Hey, it's Sarah here. This video is going to walk you through how to do poses from the warrior family, namely Warrior 2, Reverse Warrior and Side Angle. So for this practice you will need your yoga mat, and you may also find a yoga brick helpful as well. So I'll give you a chance to grab those and I'll meet you on the mat. Okay, let's get started. So for this particular tutorial, I'm going to run through Warrior 2, Reverse Warrior and Side Angle. Now the warrior poses are great for building balance, mobility and strength in the legs and the hips. They also work the core, and if you get the upper body working right, they'll help improve your posture, open up through your chest, and builds from strength in the upper body. So come to the middle of your mat, have your block handy and over to the right, and we're going to step the feet out wide. Now, as a general rule of thumb, when you read some yoga books, they say that the ankle should be under the wrists. Okay, so take it with a pinch of salt and go for the distance that feels good on your body, because we're all different dimensions. So that particular cue might not work for you, and if that's the case, you either widen your feet or you narrow them. Either one is good. Once you are there, we're going to keep the left foot facing forward and we're going to turn the right foot out. So this is where the second cue comes in. The guidance is that your front heel, so your right heel, is in line with the arch of your back foot, which is our left foot, or alternatively we have a heel to heel alignment. Not one is right, not one is wrong. Again, play around, see what feels right for your body. So once you're happy, we're going to start with the back leg and then I'll walk you through the front leg. So with the back foot, connect the big toe mount, the little toe mount and the heel into the floor. So the floor is hugging your foot down. You should feel the whole of this leg fire up, including the butt cheek. And then from there, we're going to lunge, keeping the back leg super straight. So the left leg is super straight. You're going to lunge into your right leg. Now, ideally, we are aiming for a 90-degree angle. However, if you're up here, this is absolutely fine. Now, with the front leg, what you want to think about is where the knee tracks. So when you're new to this pose, you might find that your knee floats in a little bit, and that's usually to do with some tightness happening around the inner legs. So to solve that, what I want you to do is think about hugging the right butt cheek under as much as possible as you bend the leg, and that will help your knee track over the foot a little bit better. You'll also feel your front glute firing up and working really well. Okay, so keep hugging that front butt cheek under, keep sending the back foot down into the floor so that your back butt cheek is on. Okay, hang on to that, and then we'll think about the pelvis area. So think of the pelvis like a basin of water. You don't want the water spilling forwards and you don't want the water spilling back. You just want your basin nice and level. So place your hands on your pelvis. I promise this will help you. Rub your hands around the back of your sacrum where your tailbone is, and think about a heavy tail, super heavy tail guiding you down towards the floor. And then the hips will feel like they're pulling in and up a little bit, and this is what you want. Soften the ribs in, and then you'll get this toning effect in the front of your belly, and then you know your abdominal muscles are on. Right, hold that. I know you might be getting tired. Keep everything going, and then we'll add the arms. So the arms are straight out at shoulder height, and then we turn and look over the middle finger. That's our drishti. That's That's our focal spot. Now, to get the upper arms working, flip the palms up, feel where your shoulders go. So as you flip the palms up, you feel your shoulder blades wrapping onto your rib cage and a little bit of hugging in sensation around your armpits. Hold on to that and then just turn the palms down. And here is the finished pose. And breathe. Now to come into reverse, you keep the legs and move the arms. So holding onto that beautiful sensation of your shoulders hugging onto your back. Bring your left arm down onto your left leg. Reach your right arm up and over to get the side stretch, okay? So try not to come out. I see this a lot. You know, when you come up and over, you straighten the leg. Keep it bent. Keep the legs working. So this is reverse. Come through to warrior two, and then we'll come into side angle. And there's a couple of variations here that I'll give you so you can play. So have your block handy. The first variation though, bring your right forearm to the front knee, and then the top arm can be up or up and over. So you want to loop your butt cheeks under. So keep that connection with your butt cheek and use that to help open your chest. So your chest is opening up towards the sky. Now, another variation is that you can drop the hands so the block comes in handy. You push your bottom hand into the block, okay? And you can have that block at any height. For some of you, you might not need the block and be able to come all the way down to the floor. But don't do this and lose your legs. If you get all floppy in your legs, it's going to feel pretty horrible and it's going to be hard to move out the pose. All right, let's bring ourselves up, warrior two, and let's try this to the other side. So grab your block, take it to the left, turn your right foot in, left foot out, and then we'll come into the other side. So connect your back foot into the floor, all 3 points, big toe mount, little toe mount and heel. Hug your left butt cheek under as you lunge into the front leg. So you feel everything should be firm. Tailbone lengthens, hips pull in and up slightly, ribs in. Reach your arms shoulder height, look over the middle finger. How far can you lunge into that front leg without losing your back foot? So really connect, especially into the little toe mound and the outer heel of your back foot. That will really help. All right, palms up. Feel that shoulder hug, palms down. And then we'll head into the variation, reverse. So slide the right arm down your leg, reach the left arm up and over. All right, come back. Warrior two, and then we'll take it into side angle. So with the forearm on the front thigh, first of all, top arm goes wherever it feels comfortable. You can wrap it behind you as well, if that feels nice. And then let's go deeper into it. So on the block, or maybe hand reaches the floor, and you can come to the outside of your knee. Again, that's preference. What works for your body? What works for your body? Another tip is to squeeze the inner left shin into the left arm. That will help you open up your hip a little bit. Right, come up. Back to warrior two. And then to come out, you can heel toe the feet together or jump them together if that feels more comfortable. So there you go, a quick run through of warrior two, reverse warrior and side angle. There are other variations, but I just wanted you to give you the basics ones so that you can refine your technique, get the most out of the poses and have a little play around the basic positions. So until next time on the mat, I hope you have fun playing with warrior 2, reverse warrior and side angle.